Ladies and gentlemen, we have a lot of stuff to go over about MyNBA and MyGM. Let's get right into it. So for the people that have played 2K for a while, you guys know what MyGM is. They brought it back to next gen this year, and as you can see, you can pick your backstory, and it's just a different type of mode than it was in the past. So this is all centered around a pick a backstory idea. So they've redesigned MyGM to be more of a role-playing experience. So they have a few backstories like ex-player, ex-scout, savant, capitalist, and a few others. So depending on what you pick, the attributes right here: offensive coaching, defensive coaching, sports medicine, business, charisma, and analytics change or are improved off the rip. So if you go ex-player, your offensive, defensive, coaching are going to be better. If you go, say, sports medicine, which I don't think they have an actual one for it, but they have custom, you could be mainly for sports medicine. So it really just depends on what you want to do and where you want to start off. To add on to that, they added perks. So as you complete goals, you earn XP and level up. And so the perks help you on and off the court. So each backstory starts off with a unique perk already equipped. Most levels give you an additional attribute point. However, at levels 4, 8, 12, 16, you will receive an additional perk. Once you hit level cap of 20, you'll get 2 additional perks. Level 12 is another important level, as every backstory will be able to pick their exclusive ultimate perk. For example, if you're an ex-player, you start off with former player perk. You can read the locker room and are able to relate to your players. So this gives you a team chemistry boost all the time and generally helps ensure that your team will be playing at its best. At level 12, you will be able to select the Lionheart perk, which ensures your players start warm and your star player starts hot when facing elimination in the playoffs, bringing them closer to achieving takeover. 2K25 is loaded with perks with 55 to choose from at launch, and they'll have more that come out during the year. So they put their time into this mode after taking it out. Okay, so here are the first 3 perks. They have the coaching, training, and business, and then here are the other 3: analytics, charisma, and others. Here are the background perks, where you start at an ex-player, ex-scout, savant, capitalist, closer, or custom. These are the perks you start off with. So anybody that's ever played MyGM knows that it's a very conversation heavy game. That's pretty much what you're doing in MyGM. So this year they let you free roam, and you still have to answer questions. Obviously, here's a picture of your GM talking to the governor about how many rings he wants. So a lot of these conversations change based on how you started. So you can be a yes man, like they say, and agree to a monumental task, or decline and risk making the governor mad, but you're gonna want to make the governor happy, so you got to figure out where you want to go. And so I kind of said it earlier, but the MyGM building is new in 2K25, which is why they took it out. So now you can free roam a space and take control of your MyGM, carry out responsibility. So now when the governor or one of the staff members wants to have a conversation with you, you can physically walk over there and talk to them about cutting costs or a lineup change. It just makes it feel more authentic, like they say. They also added a leaderboard for the ranked mode. So now they have a ranked mode to see who can hit level 20 the fastest. But if you get fired by your governor, it's game over. So you want to make sure that you don't get fired. Okay, so now for MyNBA, we have the Curry era. So they have had the Magic vs. Bird, Jordan, Kobe, LeBron, but now they have the Steph era. So that starts in the 2016 season with Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, you know the team. So MyNBA made some changes, and one of the first ones that they mentioned is the NBA Cup. So that is the in-season tournament from last year. They renamed it, but now you can pick between 12 and 36 teams with dynamic groups that change year to year when you simulate. So now it's going to be more dynamic instead of copy and pasting the same matchups that they had year prior. They also changed league expansion and contraction. So in New Gen 2K25, You can remove or add up to 6 teams in the league each offseason, rather than being limited to a total of 6 teams per save. Whether you want to accurately recreate the league's expansion boom in the 80s or 90s, or dramatically increase or decrease the size of the league in modern era, this allows more possibilities to customize your MyNBA. Hopefully they add something like the more saves in my career, because 10 total saves across the game is not enough, bro. Another change that they added is the league news and eras. When you start from a historical era, the way league news is delivered to you changes over time to authentically represent what it was like in each era. Previously, this started as a 2K Times newspaper, evolved into a Web 1.0 page, and then the social media feed. In 2K25, they added the new Web 2.0 page to bridge the gap between the internet and modern day social media. So the Web 2.0 page will look reminiscent to how the menus look in 2K11. So that's gonna be pretty cool to see. Lastly, they streamlined my staff management, because last year they had 17 staff positions, and that can be overwhelming for some people. So this year they simplified it to governor, GM, assistant GM, CFO, head coach, head scout, and team doctor. So instead of managing all the staff in these departments, you can now hire bonus staff under each department as you need. Bonus staff are an easy way to boost the performance of your department without having to micromanage hiring and firing extra staff. Want to make a big push in the playoffs? Move the bonus staff to the head coach. Trying to cash in and get a bunch of draft picks? Move the bonus staff to the head scout. You have the flexibility to balance what you want out of the team, as well as any other tasks you might have while playing in MyGM. Now, that's all for the courtside report, but if I do see some gameplay, I'm going to cover it in this video. So that's good for you guys that stayed and clicked on this video, even though it just said MyGM. The one gameplay thing we do have is in MyGM or MyNBA, whichever one this is. The person playing shot it early. So that's all we know, and it could very well be on rookie and we just don't know. Here's a clip that a lot of people are saying is a quick stop. I believe it's just a signature go-to shot, but it looks similar to a quick stop, so we'll have to see. That is all I found for today, so make sure to drop a like and be here for tomorrow and Thursday, because we might get some crazy news about the W. So I'll see you guys later. Peace.